Sorry, it just occurred to me, I've never actually just sat and listened to the main menu music for Inquisition. It's pretty good. And yes, we do be back. Not you again. Yeah. I do recognize it, it's just I've never actually just sat and listened to it. But it's good. I do like the music of Inquisition. Right. No. He was hoping that it doesn't, Wait, is it? Yeah, let me think that one. Followers of the strict religious philosophy of the Cube, the Qunari appeared like a tidal wave to the north of Thetis 300 years ago. You are Tal Vishoth, the Qunari who has rejected the Cube and never even lived in Qunari lands. As part of the Valocast mercenary company, you have earned a living by your own wits and the strength of your blade, ignoring the fearful looks you receive from those around you. Most recently, the company was sent to the Chantry Conclave as hired swords meant to keep the peace between mages and Templars, a task that has gone horribly wrong. Yes. Hopefully this is the correct state. I did upload it like 3 times, so it should be. I don't remember those rocks floating before. It is the fade, so I suppose. God, it's looking a bit choppy. Oh, and now it's not. Love it. Got that one. Pale as shit, because why not? The complexions are kinda ass for the guy. This one just makes him look like a man. Like every single time. Like, I think there's something I'm missing in terms of settings, which is causing some of them, like that and that, to be different. And I don't know what it is. Like, that's meant to be 2 different complexions, but it's the exact same fucking thing. Right, so my choices are between the little ponytail and like the little like crop bob thing. And as you can tell, the horns are fucking massive. Pointer for the win? Alright. I do like those ones. Like, you could just be a no-horned Qunari as well. So, that one's kind of fun. As are these ones. And ooh, but like... See, these ones are too bog standard. I like them, but no. Also, I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm basically gonna make them Annabelle, but not quite Annabelle. So, the more curved horns are more like Dorch's ones. I think that one's probably the closest, but emulating our father, as it were. So we'll go with these absolute monster. Yeah, like the mod I installed, by the way, it's 57% larger. There was an allowance for them to be, I think it was 76% larger. Bigger horns for female canary. And yes, you can fill out the cheeks of all of them. Although I do like the... I've got a thing for big cheekbones like that. So, okay, so there's the default, there's the 37.5 variation, there's the 56.25% variation, which is the one I use, and then there is a 75% larger increase for the horns. And good god, do they get massive. Like, here's which ones? Does it show me the ones I'm using? No. Right. So here's the other curved horns that I do quite like. In terms of size. Those are quite large. Yeah, I figured 56 was a good middle ground, because I did want them to, like, the Arashok's horns were basically the coolest fucking ones, so they were gigantic, so I figured fuck it, gigantic.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
See, that voice fits like an elf and a human, but I feel like
Everything you've heard, completely true.
this one fits a Kunari more. So yeah, let's not have them too far forward. Things when you move them back, they get all weird and curly. Why can I not? There's a line for going up there. Oh, I guess there isn't. It's a while yet before I get to Trespasser, and calm down. Some sunken ass cheeks. Ah, shit. I don't like. This is so much nicer when you were doing it on controller. Alright. Don't want too far out, but also at the same time, don't want too far in. That looks half decent. Nothing wrong with getting help. There was a mod I was going to install which made the lighting nicer. put that too far, is it gonna clip? Yeah, it's gonna clip through the hair. It has to be somewhere under the hair. Go with the Dale experiment. I like those eyes the most. Should I give her massive ass elf eyes? She looks very surprised. That's not too bad. Oh, it looks so fucking weird. Remember, that way's in and out, yeah. Just up and down. I think, honestly, we'll just kind of keep it where it was, which is right there. 2 bosses beating Origins. Got the 2 by yourself just barely. The Inquisition, mostly unscathed until trespassing. Well, the boss fights in Inquisition aren't really all that, like, to write home about, I'll be honest. I suppose it is you. I love how this game gives thought to those with a unibrow. That is true. There is the ability to respec, I suppose. Kinda like those ones. Not make her look too surprised. Yeah, nah, inside. Outer iris colours have black and inner. Hey, Emma. You said really dark blue, didn't you? For Annabelle's eyes. Okay. That looks pretty good. I'd say. Like icy blue. I don't know what is that more like that? Yeah, okay. As you can tell, I've styled her horns off of similar ones to Dorcha. blue between green and blue. So, like, right in here? That's too bright, though. Like, the thing is, Annabelle as a concept doesn't follow natural biology. Her eyes would either be really vibrant blue ones or black. But because she's a weird fantasy hybrid creature, they're different, so. Go for something more like that. It's a bit light, I think. I haven't posted any Anders content today. How about those? Is that pretty good, Emma? Did you say? No, okay. Colors. Nose. Has she got Emmeline or Dorcha's beak? I was asking if Annabelle had if her nose was more like Emmeline's beak or Dorcha's beak. Because let's face it, both of her parents have got a schnoz. For sure. Let's see, let's find a good photo of her. We don't really have any we don't have any photos of an adult Annabelle, do we? She's got more of a pointy nose than the other two. In like all of her like young photos. That's about right. That would work, I think. Again, I'm not going strictly Annabelle, because weird fantasy game, but that looks acceptable. The other problem is when you're making a Kunari is sometimes they can look ugly as hell, so. The question is, how many fights has she ever been in her life? Yeah, it depends on how much Val inspires her, sure. True. Look at them pouty lips. I think we're going to go for those ones. See, I don't really feel the need to edit the mouth too much, really. Sassy lips, exactly. I'll leave it there. Jawline. Right, okay, where's that photo of, like, the gender bent torture? Because that one's the best reference, really. I don't have it saved on my phone anymore, sadly. You'd think I would have been working off that reference already, wouldn't you? Ah, there it is. Okay. Kinda high jaw at the back. More like that. I really can't see. Okay, now that I've moved. Last time I was making a character, this affected basically nothing. Kind of funny. I'm not gonna fiddle with that. Also, for the transgender representation, female body type with an Adam's apple. But yeah, for whatever reason, I can't scar her up. Like, none of the scars appear, and I don't know why. I have all, like, the textures set to where they should be, but they just don't. So unfortunately, I can't scar her up, despite me definitely wanting to. Now the question is, do we go red or do we go black? Yeah. Yeah, normally I do as well, but just... It's physically not letting me. This wheel makes no sense, by the way. Like black, brown, black, brown, 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 black, white, grey, black, pale. Like, none of that wheel makes any sense. I suppose if anything should be purple, wouldn't she? Tiny bit of purple. Nice. Do you want to see the other horn types, by the way, Emma? Because some of them are pretty cool. I just wish that... The thing I don't like is the way they've done it is, it's like each horn type is locked to a particular hair type, and I don't like that. I feel that they should have had, here's a horn type, here's the 3 hair types. Here's a horn type, here's the 3 hair types. And I don't know why they didn't do that. I was contemplating these ones. Like, it's a toss-up between these and these. And, I'll be honest, these, because I've always liked the ones that are wrapped in metal. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with these. I do like the metal ones, so why not? I don't... Something about a canary with red hair is just not right to me. Move my tea out of the way. I'll go with what I went with before, so... Nara. Because it's not quite Annabelle, but close enough. Oh wait, her eyelashes changed. It would be, and I agree. Also, this is...
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
The voice I'm going with, because the other one I feel doesn't fit a Kunari in the slightest.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Even though the other one, I think, would actually be a bit more Annabelle. It doesn't fit with the look of the Kunari. It feels like the voices were, like, for the female character at least, were recorded with, like, one is very much for the elves and humans, and one is for the dwarves and Kunari. Because this one...
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
Does not fit a Kunari or a dwarf.
I just hope I can help.
Plus, like, Dorcha's kid, she's gonna have a bit of a deeper voice anyway. Immediately the eyeshadow looks ridiculously dark. That would have been fun. God, three shadow impetuses running about the world. I don't think the council would cope. Yeah, the ponytail is by far the best hairstyle I've put on her. You've not played or watched this, have you, Emma? So... this will be fun. I have no idea. Well, actually I do. Everyone. I might go for Sarah. I actually installed a mod for Sarah that gave her, like, darker makeup and a little tattoo of a bee.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed.
There's my girl.
Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Now, do we play this as lovable Bab, Annabelle? Or inherited the worst parts of Dorcha, Annabelle?
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
I think this one's literally just defensive. Just...
I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
Yeah, because you also didn't recruit her.
Happen.
It will be easier to show you.
God, those are some massive horns. I love it.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world.
Did she have that in 2? The scar, like, up her cheek there? Oh yeah, Cassandra is...
Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
That's the thing. If it wasn't obvious by the character I've created, I like strong women. Speaking of, I have another mod installed for class-accurate starter armor, so that's why she has a heavier set of armor than the shitty green coat every other class gets.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is. And you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
So, if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing.
She's not even touching her.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy.
I'd say I like that guy I
divine
saw with the
Justinian,
armor
head
down
of
his
the
left arm and the
country.
buckler, because
The
that's quite
conclave was
accurate.
hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
I thought she had like
There
lipstick
will be
marks
a
on her
I
clothing
can
there.
promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must...
Just need to check. Oh, no dropped frames. No, options. Graphics. Well.
tested on something smaller than the breach.
Omega, hear my cry. Seat me by your side in death.
Right, actually, let me...
Make me...
I don't like playing this game with keyboard and mouse, because this one actually has a jump. So I'm actually going to briefly restart, because my controller's unplugged. So, as you can see. So, 2 seconds. Alright. It's annoying that they can't just detect it as I plug it in like every other game in existence, but whatever. Close down, loading, extra. Is all the extra content installed? Yes, yes it is. Cool. And okay, Emma. Enjoy your. Be right back. Yeah, cool. It do be working again. Sitting weirdly, so my legs getting sore. Instantly show demons that are in process of spawning from. Oh, really?
Your
Oh.
mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
I also like the capability of swaggering.
All things in this world are finite. One man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters.
It's also audio.
Harm to their livelihoods and to their peace of mind. Our Maker sees this with a heavy heart.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
I'm gonna increase my sensitivity a little. I think friendly fire. I would wait till it reaches its end.
Maker! It's the end of the world!
And then the breach does its thing, like right here.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
And look at this bridge, it doesn't feel weirdly set up at all.
Stay behind me!
Ah yes, everyone's favourite basic demon type. Oh, you can look.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
You're right. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. Your life is threatened enough as it is.
Yeah, I would just pick your choices for it. Can I disable the tutorials? They're getting on my fucking tits now. All healing potions heal only 1 health. Ooh. My cash is removed from the game. Makes me half the normal rate. Negative approval changes for followers are doubled. It was tough. Think again. Why do I want to put this? It says significantly. How strong does it make bears?
Take these potions.
Really like it
Make
if
an... What
that
we will
tutorial
face.
would go away.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
It's very worth it. I like Shale because for one thing she has her own armor and weapon type because she's a golem, obviously she doesn't have a sword or anything like that. So basically every time you pick a weapon, it's crystals that you like embed into her. And it does give a really good hell, yeah. But Shale as a companion is spectacularly worth it. I fully recommend. She's a really good CC companion. Can be a really good tank, really good damage dealer, and it's just cool. Quite frankly. Hey, Rashman Vita. Oh yeah, I don't need to hide helmet for me, because Vitara isn't really... Oh. Oh yeah, a little bit so. Very, very basic. I highly recommend getting Shale's DLC.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
What are my abilities? Welcome back with your cheesy mash. Well, that's the thing, we don't I think in the actual games, there's only like one type of helmet. Well, there's 3 types of actual headwear we see the Canary use. Number 1 is the, like, kinda, it's the full face helmet with like the very slitted design, which we see, like, it's the spear throwers quite often have. There's the kind of like beaded symbol, like medallion one that the Vidasala and one other Kunari I think use, and then there's I do remember there being another one. Hey, Alfred. I really want this tutorial to go away. Like, it's very much annoying me that this is still there. It's like, I know how to control the fucking camera.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Also, I have 2 abilities already because I'm fairly certain I have a mod for warriors that makes them better. And I don't know what they are. Like, what is that? That looks like a Templar ability.
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
Dispel. Okay. It is going to be an anti-mage playthrough, yes. So a Templar ability makes sense. Yes, it is. So it dispels shields. No, this playthrough is going to be very no match.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
I mean, everyone hates Vivian, that's the thing. Like, Vivian's not a very well written character. Because she's a pro circle mage for everybody else except her. She just wants to be the grand enchanter to the Empress, so she gets to live outside of the circle, enjoy all the perks of high society, be able to just freeze people and kill them at random in Orlais, but never actually have to worry about being stuck in a circle and watched over by Templars, while every other mage that she thinks deserves to be in that situation. And like her whole little twist of being like, I don't dislike her for being posh. Like, I don't dislike her for being posh. I'm fine with a posh character, but she's just not a good character. Her whole thing is like, her personal quest is meant to show that she's like emotionally vulnerable because she cares about Bastien, and it's just like, you meet him in the cutscene where he dies. There is no, like, there's nothing there. Like, there is no allusions to the fact that she's actually a decent person. Because she's very much she's not a good character and she's not a good person. The only good thing she does is she's the fucking night enchanter. That's the only good part about her. I've never liked Vivian as a character or a person. I can see Solus, but I can't see Varric. Oh, there he is. I couldn't see him because he's short. No, I define good characters as characters that are well written. A lot of people hate Fenris. I don't. A lot of people hate Anders. I don't. Like, there is not much that I find enjoyable about her thing. The most enjoyable thing I find about her is, like, other characters just pissing her off. For example, if you take her to the swamp with the Avar, she overhears the Avar shaman talking about how like, do you not see the warnings that the Sky Mother writes in the birds and in the air and stuff like that? And she goes, that's ridiculous. And he just looks at her and goes, what's ridiculous is what you wore to a bog, Orlesian, as she's there in like her finery and shit like that. So, oh yeah, that's whenever, like, if I occasionally swapped out Solus or Dorian, I would occasionally put her in just with her, because I do remember her seeing, like, some of her interactions with Sarah are quite funny as well. Because I remember one where Sarah's just like, Vivian, look over here, look at this, Vivian, look, and Vivian's just like, darling, it's your bottom, as sad and bony as the last dozen times you displayed it. Like, yeah, like, I do like her as a character, in terms of, like, how she interacts with others, but as an actual character herself, I could do without her. It's the rule for me type personality that pisses me off the most, because she is very much an all mages should be watched by the Templars, all mages should be locked up in the circle, except for me. I want to roam free and enjoy high society. Like, if she believes all mages are that dangerous, she should stick herself in there as well. Yeah, Dorian and Source are great. My boy!
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
Oh yeah, he's slightly modded as well. He's got that 5 o'clock stubble over the entirety of his head, and he's got a couple scars down his face. I didn't go for the full one, which gave him like the little Vallaslin tattoos, because it, like, as you pointed out, doesn't fit him.
You mean this?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
That really
Good to
bitch.
know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
He looks French now. Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
The chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions.
Is it?
I am pleased to see you still live.
Egg.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all
Wonder
mages
why.
are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
I do see what you mean though, Emma. He does remind me of someone, and I can't quite figure out who.
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Shut the fuck up.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
You fucking liar.
Well... Bianca's excited.
The size difference.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
The
must
size
move quickly.
difference between Anara and Varric is gigantic. I love it. Which is why I maintain one of the funniest romances is Iron Bull and a male dwarf. Because the Inquisitor is not the top in that relationship. Can I get rid of this fucking tutorial already? Yes, by reloading the game. I knew it. Oh yeah, attack, that's better. Weird that it doesn't change the stats though. No bush will stop them. Oh, don't get that one. Okay, that one didn't stick. I'm looking forward to dressing her in Canary armor for the rest of the game. Like, I just want to... Where's my Inquisitor? Good God.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
Kind of cool helmets. Well, yeah, I know. I'm currently wearing, yeah, I'm currently wearing some. Vitar. The it gives you, yeah. Canary face being created from deadly poison, fatal when applied to anyone other than a Canary, whose unique physiology somehow not only neutralizes its effect, but also allows the paint's magic to harden the flesh and provide other protections. So it's kind of cool that like, wait, what? Okay, yeah, mercenary cult. That no. One of my favorite interactions between Bull and another person is Bull asking Sarah if he can throw her in combat, and her being vehemently against the idea. I'll purge, line in the sand. Nice, let's take that fucking thing out. If he what? Well, direct origin. I changed the audio levels and it does not feel like it. Does that feel better? In terms of audio level? Are they all dead? Yes.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Little man carries a big stick. Yeah, I can see dwarves living by that. You know, I didn't even know this house was here. It doesn't, but the saves do. Delete that an arrow. Celendriel is my main playthrough. And it was... These elven... This is literally before the end cutscene of Trespassers, so the end of the game. 30 hours, 20 minutes. That was my full playthrough for that one. Mm-hmm. Giving Rick a plaid. I mean, I am now. If he gets really angry, you can say he's got the plaid. I hope you understand that reference, Attila. I'd be disappointed in you if you don't.
We had Kunari and Kirkwall. A whole boatload of them. They were your typical cheerless sort, then they tried to take over the city and kill everyone. But
I said if he gets angry, you can say he's gone to plaid. Okay, so the game's still too loud then, is what you're telling me. I did ask that earlier and no one responded. Get out in 16.
Guessing you don't actually follow the Qun, do you? You're Tal Vishoth.
Afraid I'll try to convert you to the Qun?
Well, you haven't recited a single quote from the Prophet Kosloon yet. So unless you're trying to stay on the Seeker's good side, I'd say that's pretty telling. Shit, are you alright?
One thing I wish for this game is that they'd had more armors with no gloves, or that they had made it so that the left hand was visible more often and that there was an actual mark. Because they go on about the mark the whole time, but it's just a little green line that sits above the armor, which I'd never liked. Morrigan will be coming back, we all know that. Having now played 2, Fenris, Dorian, Solus, Iron Bull, careful, Attila. If our goth girl gives you any action this season, it's October. She's using you for a sacrifice. Maybe in Dreadwolf they'll make him romanceable for dwarves.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
I hope Cassandra comes back. I love her so much. Well, actually, she's one of the options for becoming divine, so probably not, actually.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us! Hurry! Use the mark!
Level 2. Nice. Oh yeah, I have all the specializations unlocked from the beginning, by the way. Scout Harding would be nice, but I doubt she'll come back because she was just a tertiary character. Meryl, I do hope to come back. Champion. So the 3 specializations are Champion, Templar, Reaver, right? Champion's Blackwall, Cassandra's Templar, Reaver's Iron Bull. Literally Sean Valjean. Well, yeah, not entirely wrong, and I hate it. Till I fucking dare you. Combat roll. I'm gonna work to combat roll because, as you can see, I've modded it to have 0 cooldown and 0 cost. So. Vanguard, Warcry, Challenge. I think there's another mod I'm probably going to get, which is, I think it's called Templar Unbound, which makes it so that Templar abilities damage every enemy and not just demons, because otherwise Templar gets a little useless. Well, there is that one, which makes it against all mage. Well, actually, most of my enemies will be mages, because this is going to be a anti-mage playthrough, so that one will actually be a really good idea, eventually. 900% weapon damage? Jesus Christ. Not weapon, shield. 200 weapon. Block and slash. I remember using that one a lot in multiplayer. I have watched... I've been to see Les Mis live, actually. Not just watched it on, like, the movie form. Dorian, Fenris, and Varric. Yeah.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Oh, this dickhead, I forgot about him.
You have already caused enough trouble without resorting to this exercise in futility.
I have caused trouble.
You, Cassandra, the Most Holy, haven't you all done enough already?
You are not Holy.
Enough! I will not have it!
Well, slightly better. Well, time to yell at the Chantry Man.
Ah! Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the Most Holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
I agree with that, Attila. I beg for Stent to come back. He is awesome.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our
Stan
forces
and
can
Dorian
charge as a
are
distraction
natural choices, yeah.
while we go through the mountains.
I feel like Fenris would be a
We
decent
lost
choice,
contact with an entire
given he's
squad
probably
on that
fucked off to
path.
cause some
It's
havoc
too
in
risky.
Tevinter.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark?
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Yeah, I feel like that's probably why. And like, I can't think of any voice actor that would be a good voice to give them, unfortunately. Fuck it, charge with the soldiers.
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
I'm a warrior after all.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
I think she looks alright. My Inquisitor. Definitely made worse ones. Varric, how are you covered in blood? She does a bit, doesn't she? It's only going to get worse as well with the other Vitars that she can get. I keep wanting to call it Valisline, but it's incredibly incorrect. She is not a slave, nor is she an elf, so... Oh, that poor guy. He was just yeeted right there. A big ass chest. Oh, it's actually got more than a single thing in it this time. Good night, shield to Cassandra. No, better shield. I've always hated the inside of that shield. It does not... It's bad. The outside looks great, the inside looks fucking terrible. I might just keep it with the slightly worse one, just for the... Fuck, I am. Just for the sake of aesthetics. Because the Griffin one just looks awful.
One down. Be wary. Another Fade Rift.
How many rifts are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past.
Quickly then!
I'm so glad I paid attention to that fucking tooltip. You can get rid of demons before they appear.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift.
My
Well done.
boy.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
You're not the only one hoping that.
We'll see soon enough, won't we? The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That
Oh, needs to be level 6. Lamau.
is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
It was clearly Andraste. Let's not give that to her. Or him. Cover up that egg. It's looking cold. Yeah, they can. Like, all characters can. If you really want to. The question is, do you want to? Because you're Talvishoth, you're not Kuhn, so...
which is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana,
You have never
your
used a
men
bow,
take up
Liliana. I hate
positions
that you
around
have
the
one.
temple.
She's always been knives. I hate that they gave her a bow.
This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there?
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
I'd have used knives. And she used knives in
That is divine Justinian's
the second one
voice.
as well, so. When she shows up in that one moment. Well, maybe I'm just skewed in memory then. My apologies. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I did.
Someone help me!
No,
What's
Frenchie.
going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Slay the Canary.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
I like that armor as well. Neat. That is a very improper hold on that bow. I hate it. Hey Emma, it's your friend.
Now!
What is it called this? Fright Demons. Yeah.
We must
Fright
strip
Demons
its
look
defenses.
different in
Wear it down!
the original game, didn't they? In Origins? Wait, yeah, I need to...
The demon is vulnerable! Now!
Oh dear. Also, this guy is way bigger than he was in Inquisition, in 2. Humans telling me one desired demon to have the appearance of one, that being the 2000. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like the fact they did away with a bunch of the demon designs and added other ones, because we have terror demons and fear demons. Which. Why? Obviously, we have rage. Nobody liked sloth demons, so I'm not surprised that that didn't come back from Origins. I am mad we don't see a desire demon. I want to see them weird ladies in higher definition. Oh god, he got bigger. No, he doesn't. He's at full health. I was about to question, how is there red lyrium here when it's to do with the Fade, and then I remembered, oh yeah, it was Corypheus. So, I mean, if anyone's going to cause something to become blighted, it's one of the original Darkspawn. He's just having a wee stomp.
Now! Seal the rift! Do it!
Yeah, I'm quite happy with how she came out. I know. Isn't it just? Her horn's sticking through the pillow. Just shredding this poor fucker's upholstery.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
Never actually shows us a
It's
mark,
all
just a
anyone
little
has talked
shiny
about for the last
green
3
bit.
days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Well, I've never understood why that elf was so sketchy. Like, I really have never. I like the large bonk. That's looks like just the Arashok's armor from 2 as well. I love it. Qunari officers in both the army and navy signifies a command role, although in typical Qunari fashion, no one outside the queue can tell which role is which. Sounds about right. And yet, for obvious reasons, I kinda want to go with that one. I like how it is literally just bare-chested entirely, by the way. What do you think, Emma? The model kind of builds itself weirdly. Let's go with that one. No reason at all. These guys also look really cool.
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was
I can have enough fire armor, yeah.
Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
Level 3 now? Yeah. It's hammer string. Good hits. Then we'll get combat roll. I wonder if I can create this armor and color it differently. Although white and blue, or grey.
Nothing to do with us. Most of the Grand Clerics died at the Conclave.
That's the thing, I installed a mod which would have made it possible for me to do that, but I went with just the safe, basic version of just like better armor instead of putting me in Qunari armor. Of course. I'm not so caring about war quality, but I didn't get any in until like Trespasser.
Andraste didn't have Grand Clerics telling her what to do, and she managed nonetheless.
She looks so grumpy.
Expect us to be like Andraste?
Someone must. Go in peace, Herald of Andraste.
Aaron, did you ever see, like, once you get Iron Bull, there's like two Chantry sisters over here talking, and one of them talks about how it's like, oh, I noticed you got back in late last night, and she's like, yes, I went to talk to the newcomers, and she's like, oh yes, you mean the Iron Bull? And it's just like, yes, I wanted to thank him for all he's done, and she's like, oh, thank him? Is that why you're walking funny?
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The Qunari failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Templars.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that, and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Let me guess. You need my help.
You have done plenty. Your actions will be taken into account by the new Divine.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
Bloody dogs.
You.
Back in a minute.
And many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
fuck's sake. Right.
So, you've changed your mind about me.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Verbally smacked.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now. With
She's
you
so
at
tall.
our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark
Got
is
a
upon
point.
you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
What is the Inquisition of old?
We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Her hand is like double the size of Cassandra's. Love it. I'm a big fan of big women. If that wasn't obvious yet. The whole Well of Sorrows shit was awesome. Those evil ass birds. Varric, how are you not cold? Completely missed. I've always hated that. Yeah, I can imagine. That would be hellish. That is not the armor I was wearing, game. How dare you? It's literally the same armor, just this one has a coat. Should I? Yeah, I felt like I should. And so she'll get that instead. It's these two.
Heretics just like that. Should we surrender or...
Don't be foolish. We are the Chantry, as much as any Grand Cleric. That prattle from Val Royeaux isn't the word of the Maker. It's politics.
Yes.
Master Harry said that without more ore, he won't be able to get blades for the recruits.
Tell Master Harriet that ore doesn't grow on trees.
Yes, Mom. I think he knows, Mom. He talked about how we have to dig it up.
I didn't realise any of Leliana's Oxmen mercenaries were still here. Well, if you want new gear, you pay for it. Oh, you're her. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
I don't care about you.
Fair. Thanks for checking anyway.
And how much did you need? Yes, sir.
There we go.
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harish is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And
Alright,
for anything
catch you later.
fancier, you can try buying from Segris. His prices aren't too high. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now, for the Herald of Andraste, telling what she did?
It's far too soon to consider anything like that.
I was talking with a friend who said there used to be a verse about an elf in the Chant of Light.
No, that's not true. I'm sorry. But that doesn't mean the Maker loves you any less.
That was a bit might quick, sister. Alright, Till. Catch you later.
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed heroes sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Okay, Mish. I'm always happy to have you here.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins? Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes, but more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then, at least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Yeah, fair. Very fair. I can't really blame him. That's Frosty only now. I've never liked his basic armor. That, however, looks way better. I've never liked the basic armors that you get at Skyhold, so I might have to look into getting a new mod for like a better outfit once we're there.
The giant hole in the sky trumps any other concerns. We can worry about the rest later.
Yes. Who can say what this world will look like when we are done fighting for it?
Oh,
but now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Oh, okay. You went so weird there. Bear with me 2 seconds as I save. Done. I know. I'm interrupting the gameplay and all that. Mods. Merge. That should do it. In a minute. There we go. Apparently Descent is very mod unfriendly as well, so when I get to that DLC I'll actually have to probably have to uninstall everything. Or rather, entering the Descent mod or entering the Descent DLC is very mod unfriendly, so like as you go in you have to uninstall your mods and then get into it, and then once you're out of it or once you're in it and not transitioning, I don't know, it's weird. Right, so now Solus should look way cooler when he's in Skyhold. He does.
Closing the breach is our primary goal, but I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Well, about that.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Oh, shit.
Segrit told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segrit he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon.
Remind me as I loot the place.
Look who's back from the dead. Again. I shouldn't be surprised. You Oxmen are tough as old leather.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked.
He's a very shiny beard.
Elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to
He's just
find
very
Master
shiny.
Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Have you heard about the refugees
Barak.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
None of this shit should have happened.
You don't know the half of it. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe
Well, that guy was
anyone
going to walk
was in
through
there and
Varric.
lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. and now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Oof. And the Smith, yeah, he's outside the walls, I remember him. Oh, someone has a mission.
I spoke with Commander Cullen. I apologize for what I said earlier.
It's nothing. Now, Scout Plane, what can you tell me of Redcliffe?
The mages have been quiet since their attack on the Conclave.
Their attack? Do you have information confirming that the mages were responsible?
Well, I had assumed.
Don't. Our job is to acquire actionable information. Assumptions can lead you to overlook something vital.
Fucking idiot. Nothing else in there.
Still got demons pouring out of the rifts.
Funnily enough.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I hope
okay.
might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Oh god, what did I just...
Around for what the higher-ups are doing.
Back in Ansburg, my uncle was 5th Praetor.
And what's that mean for you back in Arnsberg?
Honestly, about as much as it does here.
Abyssal Hangtooth. Ooh, a bunch of mountains I just unlocked. Mortalitassi Farm Club, that's necromancers. From Ravane, I believe. Mortalitassi.
My uncle died at the Conclave. I'm a good rider, and, well, I thought I'd be more useful here.
We'll see.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harrington, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
It's not exactly what I'm used to.
Wrong time for style to dictate what you wear. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Goodbye.
Right. You need something? Another time, then.
Well, the answer appears to be yes, you can dictate what is what. Neat.
Another time, then.
Okay, what was that? It's a nug. Didn't expect her to yell die as I did that, I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to get a bit of gear off it, you know? Wait, there's another one. I'll let that one live. Oh! Okay, so this is the way that leads up to the Chantry. I've never actually been back up here since, like, the start of the game. No, you can. Well, obviously you can't go through the door, because, like, why would they take you to the tutorial area? It's finding something. Oh, no. I really rather doubt that this place unfreezes very often, so I don't see why there's a fucking pier in it. Yeah, pretty standard fare. For little background animations and little combat characters like that.
We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Matrin. Yes?
I like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went
pretty much,
your
yeah.
forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I will talk to you later.
I mean, obviously she's got, like, the trousers on beneath it, but yeah. She also has, like, a little scarf around her neck, but beyond that, yeah, she's not got any armor. At all.
I should look around.
Hey. I've also realized that by calling her Anara, I've given her the old school comic character alliterative name, because her name is Anara Adar. Because all the Kunaris, like the Inquisitors, like all the Inquisitors have a second name that's canon, that you can change the first name, the same way that, like, Shepherd, for example, is the default for the commander. So the human is Trevelyan, the Qunari is Adar, the elf I believe is Llewellyn, and I can't say I know what the dwarf is called. But yeah, that means her name is Anara Adar, which is actually kind of cute. Quite like it. Is this Annabelle going through a body paint phase? Where she's taken her like of Emmeline's tattoos to the extreme? Really? That was unable to get you? You're not going out like that. Okay, I see how it is. I'm gonna ask, I didn't even know how much of this area was out here. I'm realizing I never explored Haven at all. I think I did that thing with the notes and that was about it. I mean, there's not much to explore, really, anyway. Just your little HQ at the beginning of the game. Why am I still hearing barking dogs? Now, the question is, Emma, should I dress every female character in the Avar armor or the Qunari armor? Yeah, I have realized that clearly all Qunari are into Shibari, but yeah. Oh. Vicky's feet are kicking. He's been dreaming a lot recently, actually. Okay, for a second I thought those were bugged out NPCs that were T-posing, but no, it's actual fucking things. Training dummies. I'm just stupid. Ah, who is the dummy now? Oh, really? That'd be such a good shortcut. Damn it. I feel like I knew that was going to happen as well, and I did it anyway.
How do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky?
Ally with the Templars, I'd imagine? I've seen them weaken magic.
What about the rebel mages?
Rebel mages probably made that damn breach.
Oh god, everything's loading in.
Does it trouble you?
It stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know
she also wants to climb her like a tree.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Kunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry.
She must drip so much
Remaining
wax
clerics have
on
declared
whatever
it
she's writing on.
And we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I don't mind it at all.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
She's in the hinterlands, I believe.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options.
What is
I won't
Josephine's
leave this
accent?
all to the Herald.
Like, I really don't know. It annoys me.
Has nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
Also, just so you're aware, right here is where the entirety of the second game took place. Because this is the this is Kirkwall right here, and Sundermount is like over here. So like basically in this little chunk is the entirety of that game. Away past the map, like away up north, is where Tevinter and the Canary lands stuff. I want to go there, that would be cool. The frozen seas. Rackland Forest, that's where you do quests in Origins, I believe. Neat. Oh, I didn't get the mod that removes wait time. I need to do that. There's a mod that removes, like, the war table has like a timer on it for a lot of missions that you need to wait out, and there is a mod that removes that, so. Because, you know, I don't want to be sitting around for like 5 hours waiting to do something. Good. Pulsates are mad, attacking anything that moves, appears that the Templars here on falling night. Oh, Jay's now online.
Did at the breach. They might not know much about the Canary, but you'll get no backtalk from anyone here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's
that?
pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads
She's
helping
so
refugees
small.
and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
She do be small. Let's make a hard save here as well. Now that we're farther. God, I have so many windows open. Jesus Christ. What? She keeps moving about weirdly. 29 regions and hinterlands? Jesus. The areas are more extensive than I remember. Oh, it's that fun. I remember those. They suck.
Apostates!
What's that?
The apostates
Ow.
have fled to...
Fine work out there. Killing those vultures.
People will think twice before attacking the Inquisition now.
Hmm.
What is that?
Alright, yeah. Don't remember where is the best place to start on this. I think one of the arms is the best place to start. Nice. Sword.
Strange.
Where does this lead?
I didn't even fucking see. How about I go do the actual mission before I start fannying off in weird directions? Do I have to like break through the roof of one of these?
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
There's a rift up there. Actually, all of them have leveled up. Sandra. Go for that one, because her not being able to be flanked is just a good idea. Or Solus. Is there no healing? There's apparently no healing spell. Hmm. With that one, it's usually pretty good, and put that one as well. Some offense.
Mother Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Oh, we are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
One down!
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
What's that? Yeeted.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Well, right there. I just found my own magic? Or... No, I didn't.
That's the end of it.
He's hitting with the side of a hammer. Wonderful. Yeah, I've heard of hitting your thumb with a hammer, but I've never heard of impaling your hand with it. Why does it look so annoyed?
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering. Mother Giselle? I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste. I'm told you asked for me. I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us. Why don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry? With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this. Go to them.
Weird.
Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
So I show up, say hello, show them the mark on my hand?
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could
Fair
build
enough.
the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
I don't like the outfits that you gave the Chantry women in this. Like, I much prefer the ones in 2.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Yeah, let me just boot these people's belongings. And
Of course. It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Yes.
claim this little bit for the Inquisition.
News. Oh, you know.
This the guy with an asthmatic.
Toss the bread.
Oh no.
Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food?
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than mutton.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
Rude. Not incorrect.
No, they don't.
It's just what I asked. Someone, anyone, please help my wife.
This is the one with the asthmatic. What the fuck?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
I believe something has gone slightly awry here.
Very well.
This doesn't seem quite,
Are you sure?
love it.
Did you hear the news?
We all did.
There we go. Yeah, speak to Corporal Bill. They're over. Alright, get off the table. I know you want to be tall, but still.
What do you mean?
Very well.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving?
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who had some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw Lyrian. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
Okay, Emma. Oh, you can't see it, my webcam's in the way. You see that statue in the background there? That pose could be useful. Do you not see the open mouth? Okay. Well, never mind then. Horsemaster.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. Farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Fair enough.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Ooh. Oh, those are landmarks. I did wonder what those little pyramids were. Calenhad. That name is familiar to me and I don't know why. Oh, rift. Where's the other one? Doing away around here. Right.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
I think I'll go get the horse and then call it. Oh, leveled up. And this is why I made the combat roll have no cooldown, because I knew not playing a mage was going to be a pain in the tits. Because mage has a ability that's really useful for movement in places where you don't have a horse. So Lucius.
We could make camp here.
Neat.
Word for you.
Come on.
What is it?
This could help us.
Somehow managed to injure something on my fucking back. There's a lot of fighting I'm currently hearing, but I don't really see it. He was really resistant to you skylining your way up cliff sides. It's very rude of them. I climb shit, is that too much to ask? Oh. Hey Dagon, how you doing? Seems really finally relaxed. Nice. That's good to know. I'm doing alright. Mostly at college these days. Been streaming a bit more recently just because fun. I don't like the fact that that puts me into that and doesn't fucking open the map. In what game does pressing the back button not open the map? Just wrong. Hmm. He turns around the crown statue. Oh god. Kill that warrior. There's two of them in the party, so...
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
It does a little bit, doesn't it? I had to be a bit further back. I have kind of wandered away from where is usual, I think. Did I get that one? Yeah. Yeah, it's normally quite tempting just to...
It must have been some time since the renegade
Run 'em
Templars
out.
faced a mage of any talent.
Alright, Solus, no need to flex. Not every mage can have godly power. Play anything new recently? Not really, no. Oh, well. Bit of that one. There's not really been any games coming out recently that I've been all that interested in, I'll be honest. yeah, got this. Let's go do this weird thing for the summoning of the grandfather. The next games I'm looking forward to aren't coming out for quite a while at this point. I think Evil West was meant to be coming out in September, but I think it got pushed back to January or something. So I'm looking forward to that one. It's the like magic cowboy game, basically. Like cowboy with vampires and weird magical technology. Oh, it's a bear. Ow. That bear was a lot tougher than it should have been, all things considered. Maybe I shouldn't go do some weird demon ritual. Long series got you interested. Actually, that's true. While not necessarily new, I have started playing the Yakuza games. It's been awesome. Oh yeah, it's just leveled 8. Yep, I started playing Yakuza. I finished 0. I did it off stream. However, I have I am streaming Yakuza Kiwami now and again. Oh god. Are you not in the Discord, man? Like, I every time I'm streaming, I post it in the Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna abandon that fight. Sorry, guys. Oof. Varric teleported to me. Oh no. Just roll away. All conflicts can be solved by rolling. Dark Souls has taught me anything. Ooh. Traveling. I try to be comfy. I'm gonna keep doing that, and it's gonna annoy me every single time. To Crossroads and head north.
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
I do be comfy. Because I'm fat. Lots of padding. I make a very good pillow.
Thank you. More cold weather coming. Fool villagers. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies, just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
And to you.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
Yeah, I was thinking, it's like, is the game really gonna like put one of those caches right next to me? It's fine.
We can only restore order by securing an alliance.
Like, so yeah, because the game's a single hour. Yes, I did. So I know it's. Was it Ishin is coming, and then was it Judgment?
You know
like I can't remember.
Here, right? All right, yes. Except
I
during
do remember
the blight.
seeing it recently. I thought those were this is the Chantry robes that they had in Dragon Age 2. So are those Chantry robes or Templar robes? Yeah. I remember seeing that the Judgments came out. Which is cool. Kill the damn warrior, he says, as if there isn't two of them. Will I? I appear to be quite alive. Yeah, I'm really glad I've started getting into the Yakuza games. Yeah. Yeah. That is very true. Yeah, I should actually get some damaging ability, shouldn't I? Because right now I don't fucking have any. Yes I did. I unlocked the Legend style in Zero and I unlocked the Mad Dog style as well. I did both. I grinded them out, don't worry. I've not finished one yet, so I've not got all the Dragon and Dojima stuff back yet. But I am very much enjoying it. In fact, it'll probably be the next stream. Like, I've been playing Yakuza for a couple days straight. Dragon Age for a couple days straight now, so I feel like Yakuza will be the one that I play next. I'm on. Up this way from the bridge. Oh, right. I didn't do that. Sadly. I did get very good at taking out Mr. Shakedown, though. Oof. Oof. Yeah, the hostess is bad, and I don't think I almost maxed out all of them. But the phone club shit, that would be hellish.
The Templars have secured a position ahead.
Like, I did some of the phone club stuff, and I hated it.
There must be something here.
Oof. The last time I played
Refugees should be safer on the King's Road now.
Kiwami,
must still deal with the apostates, however.
We did meet Gorumi, you know, that lovely specimen. Yes, the most beautiful woman in existence, exactly. The Swedish fingers. I remember that weapon. It's for Cassandra. It's a weird hand weapon. Ouch. Hey, you plant. Oh god. Yeah, I'd probably have to space it.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
This must be Master...
And who are you then? Talk to my father if you have business here.
I've never seen that NPC in my life. At least I don't recognize it.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time
Correct.
someone did. Never thought it'd be one of you big brutes, though. Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
Is there a particular reason you're making me come here to ask you in person instead of just sending them?
As a matter of fact, yes. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? I've got no quarrel with the Canary. No idea how you ride without your feet dragging on the ground. But that's between you and the mount. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neg they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
Ah, right, she's the racing wench.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
She seems a bit snatchy, doesn't she?
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Oh. I don't know if I can rename the horse, but if I can, I definitely will for you then. Right, there was a campsite up here, wasn't there? Slightly further down. Hey.
This would be a good place to set up camp.
Nothing. Report, sir.
Unlocked a couple other horses, so I'm just gonna go see what ones I had. They all go the same speed, but yeah.
So if we get better horses, you think that'll make a difference?
Yes. Exotics.
Master Devil's horses in the hinterlands are faster and stronger than anything we've got here. A good horse can make all the difference. The mare I grew up with saved my life. She died when the demons attacked.
I'm sorry.
Feels silly to own a horse. With all the people we've lit pyres for.
Well,
Emma, what do you think?
a good horse can make all the difference.
It's a giant nug. I didn't realize they had, like, hands. What's the revenge stalker used by the Canary military for carrying messages? Ooh, what is it like? Ooh, Canary horse. Would make sense for me. Weird, spooky dragon horse thing. Big ass elk. Looks like it has a beard. There's also the Oathbound steed, which is It's a variant of the bog unicorn, which is a dead horse with a sword stuck through its head. I like the big deers. Standard horse. So a horse can be useful if you're speaking, but that is true. Like, it is just a backup, very much.
I'm glad there are big, strong men around in case anything happens here in Haven.
Now, don't you worry about that sort of thing, girl.
He shut that down quick. Avenger. Hmm. The fuck is that? Ooh. I could see Emmeline using something like this, but instead of a horse, it's a cow. That is a weird looking axe. And is it one or two? I think this is one-handed. A mage sword. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep soon as well. I think it's Orsino's staff. It's a magic sword, so when they swing it, the blade appears. This is why it's just a hilt. Oh, the bear sad. Ooh. Shield of the Emperor or Darkspawn Alpha Shield.
Another time.
Yeah, no, it's the hilt that's like an actual thing. Kind of neat. Like the blade appears when they pull it out for combat, I believe. I don't think I ever used it, even when I was a mage, though. So Didn't really tell you the specifics directly. Oh yeah, I'll go talk to Wass's Chops about how I found his.
We'll need some of your cloth for bandages.
You're back. And in one piece.
The transparency from demons? What do you mean? Oh, Moonlight Greatsword. Was it
You said you
Was
thought
it
Master
transparent?
Cajun was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just
Such a suspicious looking painting.
Farewell.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you. Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay.
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Well, let's hope we find solutions, and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
What do dwarves do when magic gets out of control?
We call the Templars, just like the rest of you.
Even down in Orzammar?
Friend, I've never even seen Orzammar. But dwarves don't have mages, so magic likely isn't a big problem.
Fair.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Awful things happen every day. Get used to it.
Get used to being a pawn? To be discarded when the Maker's done with you? The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead.
Shagging the hero for Eldon.
For nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
With passionate breath does the darkness creep. It is the
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that...
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Adar, this is Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Oh, for God's sake.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentacus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
I'm really proud of how my Canary came out. Looks pretty good.
Do the Durelians actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Yeah, she's quite pretty. I'm
And each
like
visitor will
always
spread the
happy when
story
I
of the Inquisition
get a good
after they
Canary
depart.
come out.
An ambassador
My first
should
one was
ensure
really
the
chubby
tale is as
cheeked when I made him.
complimentary as possible.
I ended up hating him halfway through the playthrough.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's
acquainted.
diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montpellier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. We will study that.
God, the Tranquil. The concept of the Tranquil is horrifying to me. It really is. Oh, look, it's the
We'll
bug
post
unicorn.
soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
To work?
Cosland. I remember... Theon Cosland. I remember him. Like the name Cosland.
Let us begin.
Chakra car.
Let's see what we have.
Monkey mush.
All right.
I'm gonna go as well. Because also quite tired. Plus we're a few hours in now, so we're at a good spot, I think. Yeah. I know we've gone through one game and then moved on to another, but either way it was to enjoy continuing it because it's a fun game. However, like I said, next stream's probably going to be Yakuza. So fun. Well, so yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to raid Rush again because I can. He's playing Scorn currently, that weird biopunk game that came out recently. So that's going to be interesting to see. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. To see you next time. And until then, keep being beautiful people.